Alright, you saw the video, music video. Just real quick, I want to go ahead and show you what I added. The Faith and Hope charity card that I've had. I have a video of how I did. I don't know if I showed exactly what I did, but I just had some fabric and yeah, I just made it work. This is a CD case, and then inside is a journaling card, and then I added this paper clip with the some lace, some book sheets from that Circle of Knowledge that I showed you guys, that my husband gave to me. It's a really old book. Added some pearls throughout this journal on some of the edges, added some music paper, and I just splattered some paint on that. This is a painting from that Circle of Knowledge book, and this was, I believe, beet color paper, and then I let it dry in the oven on top of some pans of mine that have this herringbone look to it, but I like it. Paper doll added with the scripture, just a journaling card, just some extra paper that I had laying around. This is actually from my grandmother's notebook. So it has some scriptures in there. I just had some Tim Holtz tickets, a stamp. I added some ribbon. This is some sari silk, a little brad, or yeah, just kind of attach that to this paper that I just glued strips of paper that I had that I was like, oh, what should I do with them? And I just added them to another piece of paper and just kind of dyed it a little bit. So I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It just gives it some interest. This is actually stamped, but it didn't come out very well, so I just went over it with a pencil. This is a pocket up here, and I have some pick a scripture in there. Just some journaling cards that I made out of a tag, and just add bits. I had so much stuff on my desk, I just added the bits and pieces all over. This is my leftover sewing machine thread. Just added, you know, a little scripture up there. Journaling card from a magazine, or made from a magazine picture. This is my daughter's, from art class. And then again, I took this from a magazine. These are from my scripture cards that I've had for a while, and I just stapled up some bits and pieces. I showed that the other day. I made it into, it was a bookmark, but I made it even more into a bookmark. I don't know if that makes sense. Some more of my grandmother's handwriting with some scripture. I did some, it's not a stamp, a stenciling down here. And then just added some of these that I had still lying around. You saw me make this. This is that Hiroshige postcard. Some ribbon. This is some fabric. It's a sunflower. It came from a tea towel that was all stained, and I took out the good parts. So yeah, so there's lots of journaling in here, but then I have like pockets in here. This is actually a paper towel from, I was doing some experimenting, and I let the paper towel dry and put that on there. This is a angel stamp. Added that. Alright. And oh, and then I added just some beads onto the end. Okay, and then here, I showed this on video, but I went ahead with the theme of different patterns and I added some wavy fabric up here. And that flips out. And just made a little journaling card. Okay. You guys saw me make all this. Just, I leave some of this to the imagination of who is going to be the owner of this. So, another journaling, another CD envelope. And that's just a paper clip. I just made this out of one of those slides, mounting slides. And a journaling card from Praise Paper Project. I thought it went really well with this. Some more of those die cut flowers. I just went ahead and cut out the cardboard. And again, Praise Paper Project, and it just, because her journals are spiritual themed, like a lot of her stuff that she gave me a journal of went good and went very well in here. I came across some of this. I found it in my car when I was cleaning it out, so I must have bought it because it had a red tag, so I must have bought it a long time ago and it got stuck down in my car, or you know, in between the seats. You guys know, probably happened to you, several of you. Some recipe cards just in this belly band, some book paper, just a simple collage. Oh, I'm trying to go fast so I can't remember. Yeah, just a little, you can tuck something in there or just leave it. Of course, just leave it. Oh my gosh. Again, just another, you can either journal on it or glue it down and make a pocket. I made this yesterday. Again, just added, I added a real quick piece to this because I thought I was all done and I'm going checking it through, and then I had this whole page left and I was like, oh, I thought I was done. So when you think you're done, you're in this mindset of, I gotta create something more. So this is on my desk to the right. I had to, of course, this was one of the pieces that got wet, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add a little element and just call it a day. I made a journaling card here, just sewed around it, added some leftover map, and this came from a SIM card, and then I took a little piece from the map that the colors went with this side, and yeah, so that kind of ties in to this page. Added some flowers. They're not roses, but these aren't roses either. I don't know what they are. But yeah, I added some flowers just to, again, tie in the pages. Added some more stickers from the Botanist Sticker Anthology book. I really love that book. This I made a long time ago. It's just from a magazine, journaling card. This is a handmade seed packet, and I could put something in there, but you know what? Maybe the owner will put something in there. Just ripped the page in half. Called it a day on that one. I had this on my desk. It's from one of the Love of Paper books that I have. And just made a little pocket out of this envelope, this small little envelope. I had this stamp from a letter that I just received. And just added, this is actually homemade paper from Ville Marie. She is with Eclectic Collage Design. She's mostly on Instagram. You should go check her out. Again, this is that. This is actually the same type of paper as this, but I just crinkled it up, and I just love the sound of paper. Any type of vellum paper. Seek. just made a tag. I added a stamp. This is, you can tuck something in here or put journal here or make it a pocket. Find, I just thought it was appropriate because that said seek and you shall find. Kind of appropriate. You would be amazed where I found this. So I have this book, Divergent, and on the back it had just some words, and so it just went perfect. This is just like a little, lots of journaling space here. Okay. Let's see, is my lighting stinking again? Okay. I just feel like the lighting is not very good right now. Okay. Some more stamping, another of those cards that I've had on hand. So I originally had this whole piece in floral, and it was just, sometimes it was, I would kept looking at it and it was like, it's just too much. It's too much. So I just added some music paper to it. Just some tracing paper with some stamping. This came from a children's book. Tell them about the Bible. And it's an old book. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys that book. It's this one right here. And yeah. It's pretty cool. Alright. Just made a journaling card. Made a pocket, and I'm just going to leave that blank. They know it's a pocket. Whoever owns this knows it's a pocket. They can put whatever they want in there. Here I was trying to draw in the blues, the purples, of course the reds, and the yellows, because I really wanted to add this St. Michael's card. And then I just added a paper clip with some fabric. Another one of those spiritual cards that I've had. I added a charm here. Here I just, again, this is from when my daughter got her new phone. I just basically sanded it down a little bit and then added bits and pieces that were on my desk. And this is a card. Alright. Put that in there. Again, this is a, I don't even know where I got this. Might have been in my grandmother's things. A little bit of heaven poem, but it's cut off. I don't know what I was going to use it for, but you can still read what it's what it says. I made a paper clip with some beads. And this is a heart doily, and I just put some acrylic, like gold paint throughout. Washi tape on either side. And I had this one piece from that ribbon that I use for, oh my god, spit it out already. For Christmas, wrapping Christmas presents. It's actual wire, but I had one little piece and I was like, what am I going to do with it? So I just married it with two other pieces of fabric. So I have a fabric on the bottom and then fabric on either side, and then kind of put it in there. Because these edges, they're kind of sharp because it is wire. So I didn't want anybody to get hurt, so I put it down inside there. All right, and then again, this is from Praise Paper Project. So I have 3 of her items that are in this. It just goes, it's, her stuff is just went with what I was doing. And that's the last page, and I just added some leftover fabric from the cover. So yeah, and that's it. All right, guys, onward to my next project, which is of course the baby book. So I'm going to be starting that. Well, I've already started it, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up even if you didn't hate it, and don't forget, if you're new, to subscribe. Ta-ta for now.